Have you ever stood alone against a crowd and still believed you were right? That's what Elijah did. He stood on a mountain, facing 450 false prophets, the king, and a whole nation watching. And he trusted in the living God. It was a dark time in Israel. King Ahab ruled the land, but he had turned the people away from God. Instead of worshiping the Lord, they bowed down to a false god named Baal. Ahab's wife, Queen Jezebel, was even worse. She hated the prophets of God and had many of them killed. Only Elijah remained, standing tall and strong. One day, God told Elijah to take a stand. He climbed up Mount Carmel and told King Ahab, "Bring all the people of Israel. Bring the 450 prophets of Baal. We will see who the real God is." Crowds gathered on the mountain. The air was thick with tension. Elijah stood alone. The prophets of Baal stood together, loud and proud. Elijah raised his voice and cried out, "How long will you go back and forth between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. If Baal is God, follow him." Then Elijah gave them a challenge. "We will each prepare a sacrifice," he said. "But we will not light the fire. Instead we will pray. The God who answers with fire from heaven, he is the true God." The prophets of Baal agreed. They built their altar, prepared their bull, and started calling on Baal. They shouted. They danced. They cried. From morning until noon, they begged Baal to answer. But there was no voice. No fire. Nothing. Elijah watched. He even mocked them. "Maybe Baal is sleeping? Or on a trip? Shout louder." So they did. They shouted louder and even cut themselves, thinking pain would get Baal's attention. Still, no fire. Then Elijah stepped forward. He rebuilt the altar of the Lord, using 12 stones to represent the 12 tribes of Israel. He laid the wood, placed the bull, and did something surprising. He poured water all over the sacrifice. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. The water soaked everything. It filled a trench around the altar. Now the fire would be impossible. Unless God was real. Elijah lifted his hands and prayed a simple prayer. "Lord, let it be known today that you are God in Israel, and I am your servant." Suddenly, fire fell from heaven. It burned the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, and even the water in the trench. The people fell on their faces and cried out, "The Lord, He is God! The Lord, He is God!" That day, the people turned back to God. The prophets of Baal were defeated, and the drought that had plagued the land ended soon after.